Are you planning to build your own house and wondering where to start? It's an exciting yet daunting task, isn't it? But fear not, we're here to guide you. Efficient planning and budgeting are key to a successful house construction project. In this video, we'll uncover some top-notch tips and tricks to save money during construction, ensuring you get that dream home without draining your wallet. Stay tuned to learn how to make your dream home a reality without breaking the bank. Ever heard of the phrase, fail to plan, plan to fail? It applies perfectly to house construction. When it comes to building your dream home, thorough planning is the cornerstone of success. And it all begins with choosing the right design. You want a design that resonates with your lifestyle, one that strikes a balance between style and functionality. Remember, it's not just about what looks good today, but what will still be practical and appealing a decade down the line. Now let's talk about architects. Hiring a reliable and experienced architect is a non-negotiable. They are the ones who will translate your vision into a tangible blueprint. Take your time to find someone who understands your needs and can guide you through the complexities of construction. Another essential aspect is the consideration of future needs. Perhaps right now, you're a young couple building your first home, and a two-bedroom space seems sufficient. But what about when your family grows, or when you need a home office, or a guest room for when the in-laws visit? You get the point, right? Planning for the future means accommodating potential changes in your lifestyle. It could mean designing rooms that can serve multiple purposes, or planning for possible extensions. And let's not forget budgeting. A well-planned budget saves you from unwelcome surprises midway through the construction. You need to factor in the cost of materials, labor, permits, and of course, a contingency fund for unexpected expenses. Proper planning also involves understanding local building codes and regulations. This can save you from potential legal hassles and fines down the line. Lastly, remember that planning is not a one-time thing. It's a continuous process that spans the entire duration of the construction. You need to be flexible and ready to make adjustments as and when required. Remember, a well-planned house not only saves money, but also caters to your future needs. So, take your time, do your research, and get your plan right. The house of your dreams is worth it. Selecting the right materials can have a significant impact on your construction costs. When it comes building a house, the materials you choose can mean the difference between staying within your $200,000 budget and exceeding it. So, how do you select cost-effective materials without compromising on quality? Consider these tips. Firstly, evaluate the durability versus cost factor. While you might be enticed to opt for a $2 per square foot option, bear in mind that cheap can sometimes equate to low quality. Materials that are inexpensive upfront but necessitate constant replacement or maintenance can end up costing more in the long run. Instead, seek materials that provide the best balance of cost and durability. For instance, concrete and brick may have a higher upfront cost of around $10 per square foot than wood at $7, but they are more resistant to damage and require less maintenance. Secondly, don't overlook the power of negotiation with suppliers. You might be astonished at how much you can save by simply asking for a better deal. Suppliers are often willing to offer a 5% to 10% discount for large orders or repeat business. Thirdly, consider buying in bulk. It's a basic principle. The more you buy, the less you pay per unit. If you know you're going to need a ton of cement, which could cost around $100 per ton, it might make sense to buy it all at once rather than in smaller, more frequent orders. You could save up to 20% on bulk purchases. However, ensure you have a safe and dry storage space for these materials to prevent damage. Lastly, be open to alternatives. At times, non-traditional or recycled materials can be just as effective and durable as traditional ones, but at a fraction of the cost. For instance, recycled steel or composite lumber can be great alternatives to traditional wood, costing only around $3 per square foot. Keep in mind, every dollar you save on materials is a dollar you can put towards enhancing your home in other ways. Perhaps it's a more luxurious kitchen, or a more lush garden, or even just a buffer for unexpected expenses, which can range up to 15% of your total cost. Be wise with your material selection and maintain your costs down. When you are relaxing in your beautiful, cost-effective home, you'll appreciate the smart choices you made. Did you know there are several aspects of construction where you can roll up your sleeves and get involved? Yes, you heard that right. It's all about do-it-yourself, or DIY for short. It's not just a trend, it's a practical way to save money and add a personal touch to your new home. Let's start with painting. It's one of the most common DIY tasks homeowners undertake. Why pay a professional when you can do it yourself? All you need are the right tools and a bit of patience. Plus, it's a fun activity where the whole family can participate. With a variety of paints available in the market, you can let your creativity run wild. Next up is landscaping. This is another area where you can save a significant amount by doing it yourself. From choosing the plants to deciding their placement, it's your canvas to paint. Trust me, there's nothing like the satisfaction of looking out your window at a beautiful garden that you've created with your own two hands. Installing fixtures is another area where you might consider a DIY approach. Light fixtures, faucets, and even doorknobs can be installed with a little know-how and the right tools. Remember, YouTube and online tutorials are your best friends. And let's not forget about interior design. From selecting the furniture to arranging it, from choosing the curtains to hanging them up, you can do it all. It's your chance to infuse your personality into every corner of your home. Now, it's important to mention that DIY doesn't mean you have to do everything yourself. Certain tasks require professional expertise. Things like electrical wiring, plumbing, and structural work should be left to the pros. After all, safety first. But for those tasks that you can handle, why not give it a go? DIY can be a great way to save money, and it allows you to put your personal stamp on your home. Plus, it can be a lot of fun, so grab that paintbrush, put on your gardening gloves, and let's get to work. Not only can DIY save you money, but it also adds a personal touch to your home. A well-ventilated house not only provides a healthy living environment, but can also save you money. As we delve into the world of efficient house design for ventilation, remember that it's all about working with nature, not against it. Let's start with windows. These aren't just portals to the outside world, they're vital components of a well-ventilated home. Strategically placing windows can maximize the flow of fresh air, cooling your home naturally, and reducing reliance on energy-sapping air conditioners. Think about the path of the wind around your property. Where does it tend to blow from? By positioning windows on opposite sides of a room, you can create a cross breeze, drawing cool air in and pushing warm air out. This is the essence of natural ventilation. Then there's the concept of stack ventilation. Heat rises, right? So, why not use that to your advantage? By installing vents or operable windows at a higher level, perhaps in the upper story or attic, you can allow warmer air to escape upwards, drawing cooler air in from lower levels. Now let's talk about ventilated roofs. These ingenious designs allow hot air to escape from the highest point of the house. In the summer, a ventilated roof can significantly reduce the heat buildup in your attic, making your home more comfortable and reducing the strain on your air conditioning system. But ventilation isn't just about staying cool. It's also about maintaining a healthy living environment. Proper ventilation helps to remove indoor air pollutants, moisture, and odors, contributing to the overall well-being of everyone in the house. Remember, every house and every site is unique. The best ventilation strategy for your home will depend on its design, its orientation, the local climate, and even the surrounding landscape. It's about finding a balance that works for you and your home. With efficient ventilation, you can save on cooling costs and enjoy a healthier home. So, as you embark on your house building journey, keep these tips in mind. They could make all the difference to the comfort, health, and economy of your new home. Time is money, especially when it comes to house construction. One surefire way to accelerate your build time is by hiring experienced professionals. They have the skills and knowledge to execute tasks efficiently and avoid common pitfalls that could cause delays. Additionally, they may have valuable connections with suppliers, which can speed up material delivery times. Another key factor in swift construction is proper scheduling. This involves coordinating the arrival of materials and the availability of labor to ensure that there are no lulls in the construction process. A well-planned schedule can significantly reduce the overall build time. Lastly, avoid making unnecessary changes once construction has begun. While it may be tempting to tweak your design or switch materials midway, these changes can throw a wrench in your schedule and extend your construction timeline. By speeding up the construction process, you can save money and move into your dream home sooner. Building your own house doesn't have to be a daunting or excessively expensive task. From start to finish, a well-crafted plan, smart selection of materials, and a keen eye for do-it-yourself opportunities can make a world of difference. Prioritizing efficient ventilation and adopting speedy construction methods can further streamline the process. It's about crafting a place that is truly yours, without breaking the bank. Remember these tips, and you'll be well on your way to constructing your dream home without any unnecessary expenditures.